Hi, good to see you back again. I have to admit it, I have a gas problem. Or actually, a gas conversion problem. It is troubling me for quite some time, and now I want to resolve it. Does it make sense? Well, hang in there and you'll find out. Some time ago I bought this. No, it's not only a box. Wait a minute. This is a gas burner, which normally will be used to cook some delicious paella. But that's not why I bought it. I want to use it for brewing beer, but that's a whole different story. This burner uses propane and it enters via this connector. But when I want to slide my propane tube over this connector to start brewing, then nope, it does fit. Even with some lube, it still doesn't fit. And this connector is soldered, so it can't easily and safely be replaced. So I bought a bigger tube and et voila, eventually. But on the side of the regulator, the new tube is so big and I couldn't find a regulator with a bigger connector for this type. So I need to keep using the regular tube on this side. But then we come to a new problem, how to connect these tubes. Of course I can do it with our DIY friends, duct tape and tie wraps, and it will gain a lot of hits on YouTube. But since we're dealing here with a flame wheel gas, let's not. I already searched the internet for a converter, but nope. Unless you want to combine many converters, but then it is almost as safe as the duct tape solution. So, big bummer. But if I can't buy it, can I build it? I did take a dive in my stash and found this. It's big enough for the larger tube, so it should be fine. And I do have lathe. But before you guys start yelling at the screen and writing comments, please keep in mind that I'm by no means a machinist. I just buy stuff and try to use it. I will take some measurements and we'll see you in the place where the magic happens, the workshop. So that was a little bit more work than I anticipated, but here she is. Isn't she beautiful, so shiny and gold?
My precious.
Sorry about that. Above all, it's still a workpiece to solve my gas problem. For the first part it was pretty regular turning and boring on the lathe. But for these round bits I needed to do something different. Of course I could try to grind a tool for these specific shapes, but making something I could reuse seemed to make more sense. So I made this little tool, which let me move this insert over a controlled radius. Of course I can buy such a tool, but I think this is much more fun and it's cheaper. And since I use brass as a material, I figured that this should work fine. But using this on a harder material could be a little bit more difficult with the higher forces being applied on the workpiece. By the way, getting the position and distance correct was a little bit of a challenge. The way I did it was first getting this cutting point in the center of the radius and mark this position, since this is your 0 point. Then move this tool backwards towards a known distance from the determined center, after which you move the center towards the correct location. Then during turning, you move slowly the tool towards the final radius while moving the angle. Additionally, you can lock the carriages, which then hold the position of the center, just to make sure that you don't lose the center of the location. So that's it, right? Oh wait, I still need to find out if this actually works.